was unquestionably the signature moment of the first year of the brand new era of Illinois ball, the John Groce era, and hopefully a new era in terms of NCAA tournament success. Remember, the last 5 seasons, they've missed 3 NCAA tournaments and won only 1 game. But their new head coach, well, he's not afraid of March. He's had some pretty decent success. In fact, just look back at last year when his Ohio team was 13th seeded, not only won a game, won a second game into the Sweet 16, and almost upset top-seeded North Carolina, only eventually losing to them in overtime. This year, Illinois was able to have such a successful regular season that they are a 7 seed in the NCAA tournament. They are out east. We'll be playing Friday in Austin, Texas, and they'll be taking on Colorado from the Pac-12. Guy to keep in mind is Spencer Dinwiddie, tremendous name, a sophomore who averages 15 points a game. This team, however, isn't very hot right now. Colorado's lost 3 of their last 5 games. Dave.
Mike, thanks. Good defensive team in Colorado. They're going to play at a reasonably slow pace. We know the Illini prefer to speed it up a little bit. And then if you win that game, you get Miami, who won the ACC regular season, and then for good measure won the ACC postseason tournament as well. But look, this is what you expect when you get a 7th seed. But what do we think of where Illinois is?
It depends on which Illinois team shows up, of course. Is it the team that beat Butler and Gonzaga earlier in the year, or is it the team that we saw throughout the Big Ten seasons at times? But here's the thing with Illinois. You have to rebound the basketball. It's not just the front court players, I think, that have to assist in this category. The guards have to be back and engaged. You're talking about if you get past your first game playing against a taller Miami team, 6'10", 6'11" inside. So that means now that not only do Tyler Griffey have to block out, Egwu inside, but once they block out, even if they don't get the rebound, that's when the guards have to come back and be engaged and get those 50-50 balls. Illinois continuously gets beaten on the glass, and that deflates their defensive effort. So if they want to advance in the tournament, that, you know, make shots, you miss shots, defense, but you better be able to rebound the basketball. And that's something Illinois has to shore up.
Yeah, 10th in the Big Ten in defensive rebounding percentage, giving up a lot of second chance opportunities. Again, there's such a slim margin this time of year between winning and losing, and those are the kinds of things that do lose you games. Meanwhile, let's go down to Champaign. We check in with the head coach of the Fighting Illini, John Groce.
All right, thanks, guys. Standing here with John Groce. And John, the number 7 seed down in Austin, Texas, you'll be facing the number 10 seed Colorado Buffaloes. What was your initial reaction when you found out your team was going to be playing in the NCAA tournament?
Well, just happy for our guys, in particular our seniors, and everything that they've been through. It was a goal that they set, that they wanted an opportunity to be in what my opinion is the world's greatest tournament. And now we've got an opportunity, obviously, against a really good Colorado team to prepare this week and make sure that we're ready to go for the challenge of playing them on Friday.
Now, what are your initial thoughts on Colorado and what they present, or what challenges they present for your ball club?
Well, I think the biggest thing when you look at them, and I've not seen them a whole lot because you're always worried about your own ball club, but I know that they're well coached, and I'm familiar with Tad Boyle, my athletic director at Jim Schaus at Ohio. Always spoke very highly of Tad when Tad was an assistant coach at Wichita State. I know his teams defend. I know they rebound well. They've got a kid that's averaging double-figure rebounds. You know, they do a great job on the glass. They're really, you know, a team that I think makes it difficult to score on them. They're in the top 25 to 30 teams defensively in the country, so we'll have our hands full.
Now, it's been an up and down year for your ball club, especially in Big Ten play, but what lessons have your players learned that will be able to help your ball club in the NCAA tournament?
Well, I think the bigger lesson even for life is just to be resilient. And, you know, I think before the season started, you know, a lot of people doubted our kids. Then we got off to a great start, drove the expectations sky high, and then got off to a rough start in Big Ten play. And then I think people started to doubt them again. And then they got, you know, then we responded well to that. And I thought really fought and grinded it out, continued to believe in one another, continued to believe in the system. And I thought just the fact that they learned how to be resilient, that life's a 40-minute game. You know, it's not a half. So you've got to play all the way through, and I thought our guys did that all season.
Now you're going to pack your cowboy boots and your cowboy hat for the trip?
Nah, my wife might. That may be a little bit more her style than mine.
All right, let's send it back to the studios.
All right, that was Cameron Smith, by the way, with Coach Groce there. And you see the Illini getting good performances of late from Brandon Paul. Tyler Griffey has certainly started to hit from the outside a little bit. DJ Richardson, who was their leading scorer, remember, in Big Ten play, did not have a great Big Ten tournament, so that is a concern.